Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, and today we're going to take a look at purchasing a weed farm which comes as part of the biker business or the MC business or the motorcycle business, whichever you prefer to refer to it as. Okie dokie, well here we are now. As you can see, we've headed over to my motorcycle clubhouse, and I'm sitting down here at my computer so I can access the Open Road website. And it is indeed the Open Road website you will need to access if you wish to purchase businesses for your biker business. Now you can see there, those are businesses I already own, and now I wish to go to buy business, and on the left-hand column here you can see Weed Farm, and I do believe that this one is the closest to my current location, and so yes, there we go. As you can see, on the east coast of the Alamo Sea, I do believe. Okie dokie, not as close as I'd like, to be quite frank with you, but there we go. I think that is the closest to my clubhouse, and so that's the one I shall be purchasing. And there we go. As you can see, a little bit under just effectively sort of $500,000 for that. Okie dokie, there we go then. Now that's a Weed Farm brought. That is the third business to add to my motorcycle club. I already have a cocaine factory and a methamphetamine factory, and so now I have myself a weed farm, don't you know? Okay, jolly good. Well, let's go and take a look at it then, shall we? And why not? Now, like I say, generally speaking, to be perfectly frank with you, ladies and gentlemen, there really is no need to purchase the weed farm. It really is an absolute waste of time and money in some regards. Certainly focus on the cocaine and methamphetamine. Those are the two primary businesses that are most profitable. Okay, and as you can see, I've got over here my hydro, so I think we're going to take the hydro over to the weed farm. Why not? Now, another thing that's worth mentioning, like I say, is it is worth locating your businesses within close proximity to each other, not necessarily to your MC clubhouse, as you don't really use that other than for actually purchasing the businesses, not for actually running them. But yes, it is advisable to actually, you know, I'm going to go upside down, have a bit of a barrel roll. There we go, why not? Yes, like I say, it is advisable to sort of situate your businesses within close proximity to each other, because yes, simply just for ease of resupplying and such forth, and undertaking missions, you don't really want to be going all over the map from here to there and everywhere just to resupply and top up and things like that. If you can keep them all within a sort of close approximation of each other, then you'll sort of narrow down your travel time and whatnot. Okie dokie, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, this is the weed farm. Now, I believe that this sort of turns out around about $250,000 every time that it's actually completely full, once it's been fully upgraded, you understand. And the sale missions are pretty much, apart from one exception, pretty much identical to the cocaine factory and the methamphetamine lab, don't you know? So yes, the only sort of difference there is a single truck sale mission, which comes unfortunately with a rather stoned hippie that sits beside you and gets you rather high as you drive along. It can make the mission rather taxing. And speaking of taxing, I'm having rather a hard time landing this aeroplane now, aren't I? Okie dokie, it's simply the Hydra. Come on now, let's put it down, shall we? Yes, there we go. Right, okie dokie, still not down, and finally. Okie dokie, so yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the only reason why I'm really purchasing this this weed farm is because the opportunities it'll provide when Rockstar are kind enough to furnish us with double money, you know. In which case, it'll take it up to $500,000, of course, per full warehouse, so to speak. Okay, so we're inside. It's showing us around, don't you know? So I may as well talk over, not talking for us. So as you can see, this is the area in which we'll grow our marijuana, and then sort of cure it and whatnot, and have it send our package for sale and whatnot. And that is the Open Road website computer there, by which we will have to initiate resupply missions or resupply purchases and sale missions and such forth. Okie dokie, so here we go. Well, we're inside. We've got to spend $500,000 on this thing now. Like I say, it's going to turn over about $250,000 every time it's every time that the stock level's full there after it's been fully upgraded. So, like I said, let's take a walk around. As you can see, looking pretty sparse right now. Nothing going on really. No staff here as of yet. Certainly no marijuana, and that's because we haven't actually yet set up the business. So why don't we go ahead and do that right now? Now, I've only actually set up the weed farm, the cocaine, the methamphetamine factory, but I would imagine they're all pretty much the same. Oh, here we go. Yes, he really is a most peculiar gentleman, that LG. I don't care for him. Yes, though, like I was saying, what was I saying? I've completely forgotten now, to be quite frank with you. Yeah, well, I think that's it, yes. Like I say, I would imagine that all the businesses for the biker business require a setup, a setup mission just to get their things rolling, and they really are particularly easy. Okay, well, I'm feeling rather jolly, I've bought myself a weed farm and all that, so I've got myself a hydra. I think I'm going to fly upside down, practice my upside down flying, and here we go, jolly good. Right here we go, see how close to the ground we can get a little bit closer there, and there we go, coming across some pylons there, but I think we'll be okay. Right, dodge that one, okay, rather skillful, okay, we're coming across a wind farm there, and bloody hell! Oh, right, okay, I didn't see that pylon whatsoever. Oh well, never mind. Yes, well, that really was rather embarrassing. I think I'll just have a cigarette to calm my nerves, and let's give it another go, shall we? Okay, here we go. Yes, really do need to practice my upside-down flying, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go, going closer to the ground. I'm going to crash again, aren't I? Okay, just pull up right. Okay, that was rather unnerving again, Right, okie dokie. Right, I think I'm getting closer now, so I'll just sort of flip it back round now. We'll put the landing gear down and see if we can't just bring it down to land, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. Yeah, so like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, all of the biker businesses, one would presume, come with a setup mission, and they really are very, very simple. It's simply, they simply are go from position A to position B, retrieve a vehicle and drive it back to position A. I mean, it really couldn't be any more simple than that. Now, interestingly enough, or rather not interestingly, but out of curiosity, every other time that I've undertaken a setup mission, be it for the cocaine factory for mine or other peoples, or methamphetamine, such forth, they have always been tampers which we have to go and pick up. But on this occasion, it seems to be a van of some sort. Now, I've got no idea, really, but to be frank with you, whether that's because a variant in the game that I was unaware of, or perhaps just because it's the weed farm and it requires more bulky supplies. I couldn't possibly comment, But there we go, either way. I usually expect a tamper this time. We got a van, don't you know? And like I say, we simply go off from the weed farm or whichever business you've just sort of set up there, ladies and gentlemen. Then you head on down to whichever point they tell you, pick up the vehicle and drive it back to the original business location. And that's exactly what we've done here. Okie dokie, right, and I was expecting to be round the front, but it turns out I've got to take it round the back. It's rather unusual, but there we go. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, so there we go, setup complete, jolly good, and very easy too, and now we're back inside the wheat farm there, and still not much going on, is there, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, I don't see any plants, I don't see any people, I don't see any profit, quite frankly. That looks not much dissimilar. Okay, wait we go, what's going on there? Yes, that's what we'd like to see, quite frankly. We'd like to see bales and bales of high-quality marijuana. Right, okay, and there they all disappear. Yeah, that's rather disappointing, isn't it? Okie dokie, yes, we've seen the website before, jolly good. Okie dokie, so what do we say then? Well, obviously it goes without saying these businesses need to build up the profit over time, they're not instantaneous, and it does take a rather long time for them to accrue. Now, I've got a full bar of supplies there. I don't know, as a general rule, the full bar of supplies will provide 2 bars of stock. I'm not entirely certain whether the initial setup mission is the same. I believe it may only provide 1 bar of stock, but there we go. Righty-o, so yes, we haven't got the people here yet, but we're going to go on back to the website now. We're going to buy some upgrades, and okie dokie, we got security upgrades, staff upgrades, and equipment upgrades. Well, to be quite frank with you, we're going to need all of those, but at the moment, as you can see, we haven't got anything going on here, so I think we're going to head on out and come back at a later date when hopefully production has got going, so we can actually see the benefits that those upgrades provide. I feel that if I purchase them right now, we won't really see much difference. But yes, this is the wheat farm, ladies and gentlemen. Like I say, should you buy it? It depends, really. I mean, if you've got already got the cocaine factory, you've already got the methamphetamine lab, and you've got a lot of time on your hands to undertake sales missions, then yes, why the hell not? Go ahead and buy it. Personally, I've only purchased it, as I say, for the benefits of double sales. Okay, here we go. Now we stepped outside. We've come back sometime later. And, as you can see, production has finally started, and jolly good too. You can see all those luscious green plants growing in my wheat farm, I suppose it is. Yes. And there we go. We've got staff members as well. Jolly good tending to the plants as well. They should, right? Yes, you, sir. I'm going to shoot you if you don't do a good job. You do understand that, don't you? Yes, you should speak to my other staff. Right, okay, and what's going on down here? Yes, on her knees, as she should be. Yes, hello, my lady. Right, okie dokie, and we're just gonna, Right, okay, I'll have a little look around. I think I've got the general gist of it now, haven't we? Okay, we can see some of the plants drying up there, I suppose. And some more stuff set back here. Okay, don't really care for them whatsoever. Wouldn't employ them if I didn't have to, you know. Would rather see them dead in a grave, to be honest with you. But there we go, dead in a ditch, perhaps. That would suit that gentleman there. And that gentleman, yes, dead in a ditch too, both of them. Right, but unfortunately I can't ever have any such luxuries. I do need to employ staff because I don't intend to do awful work myself, you know. So, okay, here we go. Right, we're back at the open road computer. And let's go and have a look at those upgrades finally. Okay, well, first of all, let's go for the equipment upgrade, and that is rather expensive, as you can see, nearly $1 million, my god. Okay, so that's taken this Enterprise from $500,000 to $1 million, and has the lighting changed color there? Yes, I do believe it has. Okay, right, well, let's go and have a look what else has changed. At least I think the lighting has changed color. I couldn't possibly comment. Okay, yes, don't cough near me, sunshine, or I'm going to shoot you in the face. Yes, you, get back to work. That's right, pick something up and get going. Not going to pretend... What the hell was he doing there? Right, okay, I've got no idea. Certainly don't like the idea of employing sick people, you know. Okie dokie, and there she stood up, a right cheeky little woman, isn't she? Right, okie dokie, we got some fans here and all these plants and whatnot. Okay, are these different fans? I've got no idea. Right, certainly the lighting seems to have changed, I do believe. The roof, I don't remember quite looking like that. But there we go. So yes, those are the and some larger fans in the ceiling, perhaps. I don't think I saw those before. Right, okay, so that is the equipment upgrade, like I said, taking this Enterprise from $500,000 to $1.5 million. And let's see how much it ends up costing us in the end, shall we? We'll go back to the computer. Okay, so logging in, and we're going to resupply, rather purchasing the resupplies this time, are we? Okie dokie, right, I suppose not a bad idea, really. Okay, now we're going to staff upgrades, ladies and gentlemen. We're purchasing that, and that's coming in at just over $250,000, 270,000, I do believe. Okie dokie, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say that's a what not comes to $1.75 million. Okay, right. Okay, look at those large bags of marijuana. I do believe they were there before, but it's worth pointing them out. You know, who wouldn't want to get their paws on those? Right, and look at that. I've paid for new staff, and they're all sat around doing nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you out back and shoot you through the head. I hope you understand that. That's right. Get on with working. God's sake. These people make me sick, you know. You try to force them into a life of crime, and then you get absolutely no thanks for it. Right, okay, so here we go, going on down, this lady here pretending to work. I don't trust her whatsoever, just spraying something above her. And that gentleman kneeling like he should be. Okay, I do require my staff to kneel in my presence on occasion, you know, for reasons that I won't go into. Oh, hello, lady, I haven't seen you before. Right, okay, so maybe that's one of the new members of staff, so to speak. Right, okie dokie, not really impressed with this bunch of cretins, to be quite frank with you, so we'll go on back to the computer there. And we'll see what's going on now. Okie dokie, so there's only one more upgrade to buy, and that is, well, that's the security, and that really is a waste of time for anybody who knows this game. Right, here, what, black screen, what's that about? Oh, I suppose overloading in the security. Yes, okay, so yes, unfortunately, you always get raided, whether you've got security or not. I don't really see the point. I don't know if it sort of reduces the amount of times that it happens or extends the duration period between raids. I've got no idea, but they really are quite frankly useless. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, in that sort of ballpark, if one wants to say it was 300,000 for their security. It's generally, as I say, a ballpark, coming in at about 2 million. You get $250,000 every sale, so yes, you're gonna have to do 8 sales before you earn your money back. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and as always, thank you for watching.